Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen with a bit of bug avoidance, some workarounds and tips to help get the most out of Star Citizen Alpha 3.12, as well as hopefully make your in-game experience more playable. Resetting your character via the website is sort of like a last resort for fixing a broken character or experiencing like a game-breaking bug that you can't otherwise resolve. But Star Citizen has many a bug, and learning to avoid them or debug them or fix them where possible is useful. There was a Reddit thread and post some general tips that can improve your Star Citizen experience, which I've linked down below, that inspired me to do this video, as I looked upon the list there and went, I do most of that. And I've been doing that for quite a while, and I mess around obviously in Eva Carti, and a lot of this is sort of second nature after you play Star Citizen a fair amount, so I thought it was a load of helpful tips and bits there, and I've added a load more as well, so let's go through them. Travelling around the verse. When quantum travelling, remain seated if you can, and avoid turning off your power and engines. If the star map app doesn't work, try mouse wheeling out or double right clicking, resetting your route, changing app and then going back to the star map. If you can't set a route somewhere on the star map, then try manually jumping towards another location and then setting the route up again, or just setting route to another location, traveling a bit towards that, then stopping and going back to your original location. You can just press B to align to a location without setting a quantum route, bam, and quantum travel like that, and then hold B again, and that will bring you out of quantum. If it's that you can't quantum travel to a location because your drive doesn't want to calibrate at all, even though you're pointed at the location you want to go to, then just look away about like 90 degrees and then look back. That typically fixes it. If your ship has entirely stopped responding, or you can't target ships, then check to see if you're in free look mode. Basically press Z, and that's very, very common. Also try powering off your ship and then turning it back on, or flight readying it. And you also could potentially be in scanning mode, tab, or be trying to spool your quantum drive, B. Basically toggles that back off. If you flip your vehicle when you're on the ground, try turning off your engine, throttling all the way up, and then turning your engine on while wiggling. That can often flip your vehicle back over. Avoid getting stuck and FPS issues. So, when EVAing, if you want to avoid falling over when you land or enter a ship's gravity, don't go full speed. Slow down, and when you come into land, don't look where you're going, look above the horizon as you touch the ground, otherwise you will crumple into a pile of limbs. Try not to run into walls or the edges or insides of ships like often, or wiggle into them or anything, because you can glitch through and then be stranded. That's a big problem if you're quantum traveling, but it's a big problem just whatever. You can get stuck in planetary terrain as well when you're running around. Just be aware of that before you start parkouring. Janky terrain and janky models and animations do not work well together at the moment. When leaving a hab, building, or getting a train, just make sure the floor has spawned when you enter and leave, otherwise you will fall through it and die. If your FPS weapon fails to fire, pew pew, no pew pew, or you can't use your multi-tool, then try inspecting the item, or changing loadout in your Mobiglass, and then back to the original loadout and save that, and that can often fix things. Some other bugs and some major ones here. If your Mobiglass won't open consistently between sessions, or your character becomes repeatedly unresponsive, try editing your character and saving the changes, so literally in the character creator, and that can often fix your Mobiglass. If you're locked out of bounty hunting, so for some people that are experiencing that issue, if you get someone to share the starting beginner bounty hunter mission in the appropriate area, that can actually fix the player that's bugged out in some cases. It sort of allows you to get reputation again, it seems. Obviously you can't share assessment missions, but you can share that beginner mission. Missing ships and mining UIs can be fixed by tabbing between them, if they sort of like get locked out or are invisible. Having issues selling at a terminal or calling up a ship on the ASOP terminals, sometimes just waiting a while works. There's a long delay for accessing the databases at the moment. Also, moving to another terminal or area or shop can help. If you lose party member markers, then leaving and coming back should fix that. Also, apparently sending a comm call to the affected player can actually get them working as well. You don't even actually have to connect with the comm call. You can just send them a missed call. Ghost and duplicated items are a thing. This can happen for loads of reasons. So you can have lots of duplicated ships that don't work properly. You can't spawn them. If you can't access your inventory or spawn ships at all, then it might be worth considering a character reset. Though I did find when I couldn't spawn ships, renting a ship allowed me to spawn that ship, and then the next time I logged on, I didn't actually have any issues. So I'm not sure if there was a hotfix in the meantime, but that seemed to work pretty well. Not a bug, but something worth mentioning. You refine minerals and, well, minables at refinery stations, then use a ship with cargo space to take them to a landing zone to sell them. You can just sell gems you mine by hand and the rock without refining them. They don't require any form of refining. You can't refine them, but you can sell those at outposts and landing zones. However, selling the goods often bugs out, or you have to wait as per ship spawning and general shopping. Though there have been some fixes for common 30k issues, so that's like server disconnects and server crashes and client disconnects and all that sort of stuff, other bugs and these still happen. Please bear that in mind. It can be a bit soul-destroying when losing a cargo shipment or big stack of refined goods. There are going to be resets in the future, so bear that in mind. So you haven't really lost anything because you were going to lose it anyway, and it's good just to learn how to play the game and that sort of stuff, I suppose. Yeah, but losing all your refined materials or a huge shipment of cargo is, yeah, pretty upsetting. We have just had a couple of hotfixes for Star Citizen Alpha 3.12, one that helps address the unresponsive shops and terminals, and one that also helps address the source of 30k disconnections and general server instability. That is about the limit of what is easily conveyable to share here. I have an issue at the moment, actually, where if I Alt-Tab from Star Citizen, it crashes, which is annoying. I'm going to mess around more with a user.cfg, and in fact, I'll probably do a video on performance gains, performance improvements, and stability stuff that we can do as well, if I can get anything working with that. I'm interested if you have any other bug fixes or workarounds that you know for in-game issues. Did any of these work for you, or not, as the case may be? Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. It's January, and to start the new year, I am giving away 5 ships with game packages to 5 lucky commenters on my videos. So we've got the 100i, the 125a, the 135c, the Talon, and the Shrike, all up for grabs with, as I said, game packages and lifetime insurance. Just comment on any of my videos made during January to be in for a chance of winning those. Hey you! Do you not like having all your data stolen? How about your browser history? Do you want some random dude on the internet to know all of that? 1 second, I'm just watching some dank memes, as if I'm from America. But I'm from the UK. What am I using to do that? Well, it's NordVPN. It might save your life, though I can't think of any scenario right now that it would. Links below for a discount. Not only do I shill for Nord, but I also shill for Shadow Cloud Gaming, basically an internet-based alternative to having a gaming PC. It's a monthly subscription, very affordable, and they've got a load of cool hardware options coming in the very near future. It's available in a large portion of the world, so check that out. Again, links below for discount. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and all that jazz, and I'll see you in the verse. Say goodbye to everyone, Zin.
Goodbye to everyone.